Hey guys, how's it going? So if you've clicked on this video by looking at the title, I think there's something common between us, and that is the need to maximize our focus so that we get work done with due diligence. I mean, who doesn't want to be focused on their work, right? So here are some insights I've learned over a period of time as to how you can focus better on your work. Because productivity is something which narrows down to focus, and it is focus which you and I need to build. So let's get started. First of all, decide on what needs to be done. This is something which is so obvious, yet a lot of us fall short in this aspect. We keep a lot of tasks in our head, but we don't have that clarity of thought. If we don't have that clarity of thought, we don't know what is the work that needs to be done. And if you don't know what needs to be done, how will you know what work you need to focus on, right? So when you write things down or decide on what is it that needs to be done, you will automatically, up to some extent, build the will to focus on the work in hand. You can simply list out the tasks in your head so that you can decide on the ones which are important and the ones which require your focus. So once you're done setting in mind the thing which requires your focus, you should be setting intentions. Once you've set goals for yourself, how do you bridge that gap between where you are right now and where you intend or desire to be? That is, having finished the work you set for yourself. You can bridge that gap by setting intentions, because when you set intentions for yourself to, say in this case, stay focused or subdue your distracted mind, you are aware of what needs to be done and your actions are in accordance with the intention you set for yourself. When you set your intentions, you are keeping the things which are important in the center of your mind, which is focusing on your work in this case, and that gives you an effective action plan. Setting intentions is originally a yogic practice, but it is something which can work in this case as well, because it's all about mindfulness. You can set your intentions while going for a short walk and thinking deeply about the fact that you should be focusing and that is your intention, or you could do something which is mindful like meditating. Well, it's up to you, it's your choice. Just do something mindful, setting your intention, which is to focus and get work done in this case. It is important to think deeply about the intention to focus on the work that needs to be done. Once you're done setting your intention to stay focused and not get distracted, and once you're done thinking deeply about it, you should look at your environment to change it by clearing away all the distracting elements. This is something very basic to understand and is very important, because if you have distracting elements in your room or workspace, they will act as a trigger to get you distracted and to waver your focus. Working in a room full of distractions is like a thief trying to steal right in front of the cops. You get what I'm trying to say, right? So start clearing away all the distractions before you sit to work. Clearing away all the distractions in your workspace is a key to staying focused. Once you sit down to work, there's another thing which you need to keep in your mind, and that is to never multitask. I've talked about multitasking and its ills in a previous video. Multitasking is something which can kill your focus, and scientists around the world have proven the fact that our brain is designed to focus on one thing at a time. When you are working on one task and you immediately shift your focus to another one, or you keep switching between tasks, your brain's focus is still stuck on the previous task. This is something which is called attention residue. Let me explain this with an example. So you're studying and you suddenly get the urge to check your phone because of a notification. So you open social media and you scroll through it for 5 minutes or so, and then you put your phone back. But what attention residue proposes is that your attention and your focus will still be on your phone, and that kills your productivity and focus. This can have a negative impact on your cognition and can have long-lasting negative effects on your brain as well. Multitasking hampers with your productivity and focus, so never ever multitask and work on one thing at a time. Another important insight to staying focused and not getting distracted is to learn from your previous mistakes. It is important that you notice patterns in your behavior when it comes to staying focused or not getting distracted, and are constantly making marginal changes to improve yourself. You should try to understand where you're going wrong every time you get distracted or are not able to focus, and you should take corrective action. Try to improve on that. This is a great way because the best person to learn from is yourself. Along with these insights and tips, there's a technique to stay focused and not get distracted to get work done, and that's the Pomodoro technique. The Pomodoro technique is a great way to get huge tasks done with ease. It is basically about breaking a task in hand into sessions of 25 minutes and a 5-minute break after each session of 25 minutes and a longer break of say 15 minutes or so after every 4 sessions. This is a great way to retain your focus for longer periods of time and to also get your tasks organized. Now, I am planning to do a separate in-depth video on Pomodoro technique, so stay tuned. However, what I've shared about Pomodoro technique in this video can be of great help as well. One insight that might sound bizarre to some is to listen to music while working or studying. Some of you might think listening to music and working might be multitasking, but in most cases it is not. A lot of students around the world have claimed the fact that listening to music while studying or working has helped them focus a lot better. I've tried it too and it works. After a little bit of research, I found out that when you listen to music and study or do some work, your mind is engaged with the music and thus you won't feel the resistance to finish the work you have been doing, like studying or doing some other work. So that helps you focus better. But one thing to keep in mind is that not all kinds of music work. Only instrumental music and music without lyrics work. Because if you listen to music with lyrics, you tend to pay attention to the lyrics. Lo-fi hip-hop beats are a great option to study or to focus on something. I'll link some below in the description. And lastly, the most important thing you need to understand about focus and not getting distracted is that focus is like a muscle which needs to be trained. The more your days are full of focus, the easier it will be for you to focus every single time. The opposite is true as well. The more your days are full of distractions or the more you get distracted every now and then, the tougher it will be for you to focus every single time. Being able to focus better or having a laser sharp focus is something which comes with a lot of practice. Like every single thing out there, everything is a habit. Well, in conclusion, you can use these techniques and insights to build your focus so that one day you end up having an amazing level of focus every single time. Another thing I've noticed is that your mood really affects your focus. So always try to freshen up your mood before you sit down to work. So that's all for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, don't forget to drop a like, don't forget to subscribe to this channel, and don't forget to press that bell icon just so you get updated every single time I upload a new video here on this channel. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I'll see you next week with another video. Until then, take care and stay focused.